Welcome back. Crypto craze. Bitcoin recording its best start to the year since 2012, breaking almost $9,000. The rally coming after a rocky 2019, real volatile there. Joining us right now is Diva CEO and Cryptocurrency Investing For Dummies author, Kiana Danial. Great to see you, Kiana. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
First, let's talk about what's behind this move in Bitcoin over the last couple of months. What do you think is moving it?
Right. So there was a technical point. There are some fundamental triggers that we had. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange had an awesome launch of Bitcoin options. And of course, from a technical point of view, we have a massive bullish indicator signaling more rallies to come. We may see a pullback before we see the bullish sentiment really gaining momentum and going higher and higher, but I honestly think that this was just due to happen, and we just happen to see it happening right now.
So Kiana, give us the Investing for Dummies version of investing in Bitcoin.
All right, so actually I'll just tell you a story of how I became interested in this. So I was born and raised in Iran to a Jewish family, and my dad was a CEO of a very, very successful company before the 1979 revolution. And after the revolution, the new Iranian regime, the Islamic regime, took over all of my dad's assets, his money, his gold, everything that he had. And I ended up growing up in poverty. They were actually going to kill him, but he locked out on that one. I was the biggest skeptic of Bitcoin for the longest time, but in 2016, I got hired to research and analyze the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency assets. And as I was diving into it, I couldn't help but wonder if my dad had only a fraction of his assets in a decentralized crypto asset like Bitcoin, I would not have grown up in poverty. So that is the reason why I believe Bitcoin has value, and that is the reason why I believe it's going to go higher in general, not just because of triggers.
From a general practical standpoint, how do investors do it? I'm looking for you wrote Investing for Dummies, right?
Right, yeah. So I'm going to have it right over here. People say Bitcoin is not money, right? And yes, it has a lot of deficiencies. And there are so many other crypto assets. There are so many other digital currencies that are more stable, that are more accessible. You can pay for this book with them a lot easier than with Bitcoin. However, for me, Bitcoin itself is a store of value. I would compare Bitcoin to gold, and I would argue that Bitcoin is more valuable to gold. And if you'd like me to go there, I would definitely go there. The reason why I believe Bitcoin is more valuable than gold is, well, you can argue that gold is not easily accessible, is not mainstream. You cannot pay for this book with gold. To me, I mean, I would like it, but it's not easy. But
yeah, that's a good point. I know that there are more Bitcoin ATMs popping up in the U.S. as well, like in airports and in shopping malls. Dagan, jump in here.
Kiana, I just want to separate the speculation from the actual use of this, because we're still waiting to see Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies accepted more universally or globally as a payment system. The thing that we always caution people about here is to speculate on it. Again, because you can get your you-know-what handed to you, and that's like with any asset.
Right, absolutely. So risk management is the main key point when it comes to investing in any asset, as you mentioned. But when it comes to mainstream usage of Bitcoin, yes, Maria mentioned that there are more Bitcoin ATMs than ever around the country. I was just flying out of Miami the other day. There was a Bitcoin ATM there. They're all over the cities. And there are companies like Microsoft, Overstock.com, Newegg, Expedia, who are now accepting Bitcoin as a payment system. So we are seeing really the need and the demand going higher. And with the supply only being 21 million Bitcoin out there ever, that is the reason why, with the supply going up, with the supply keeping steady and the demand going higher, we can see the value of Bitcoin going higher and higher from here on.
All right, we'll watch that. Kiana, good to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much again.